Sonic Adventure is my favorite video game, and I love the song, especially in it, so it matches the fact that we also have the best title of a series in the world.
Greetings, and welcome back to another Shrek-siding episode of Paper Mario, featuring King Kong and the Louie brothers.
We are both in good
Michael.
moods.
Yeah, we're
both ready to set out on a high-octane adventure in the flower world.
It's flower fields.
Flower plant.
Flower?
It's a plant where they grow flowers.
It feels like a
better?
redundant statement.
Is this better?
Yes, this is
You like
better.
this mood a little bit better?
Yes, I do like this mood better.
See, I'm in the same mood is the thing.
Yeah.
Alright, fun fact. Michael hates being interrupted. So,
Yeah.
I will take all the power vested in me and use that vest to try to not interrupt him when he's talking about minor first world problems.
Fucking God! It's about goddamn
like
time.
I said, both in fantastic moods. I actually was before and still am. You, on the other hand, are already making the faces.
Yeah. Not many good new badges here, and I'm also kind of...
Gee, I wonder what we're gonna do. Are we gonna... Like, I heard rumors, Michael, that we're gonna fight the Master pretty soon here. Is that true? Mm-hmm. Is it true that the rumors correct?
Well, there's something of a side quest you can do starting right now. Like, after Colorado comes back to the mainland, he tries to go back home, but there's this giant Koopa named Kent C. Koopa blocking the way. And this thing on the message board tells you about it. So
he's the mega secret boss.
Yeah, he is one of the optional bosses in the game, and he's pretty tough.
Question of the day. I've stolen this segment. Can you guess from where?
ZBros.
Correct. Question of the day. What video game should I play? Because I'm fucking bored.
I keep telling him to play Shantae in the Pirate's Curse, but he's not having it.
How much is it?
I don't know, like $15.
Brought to you by Shantae. By Way Forward.
Man,
hey, send us some money.
Yeah, Eric needs it for an operation.
I need approximately $14.99 plus tax.
Eric's gonna get his sarcasm gland removed.
My sarcasm gland.
Yeah.
Michael, you know that's anatomically incorrect.
No.
I caught him in his lie.
Maybe I need to say it differently. Eric's gonna go get a sarcasm gland removed. Is that sarcastic enough for you, Eric?
That was a good joke.
Yeah.
That was much more anatomically correct.
If you say so.
I think Michael's needs to get his check too. We're going together.
I think it's oozing right now.
Oozing?
Yeah, it's oozing.
That's dangerous. Is it like that kind of blood where it's like almost black? Once it's been exposed to air for too long?
No, it's more like a pus.
Is it externally hemorrhaging or?
It's
externally hemorrhaging.
I thought within the definition of hemorrhaging is that it's internal.
I think you can externally hemorrhage. It's just nigh on impossible. It'd have to be from an organ on the outside of your body.
I just thought hemorrhaging meant heavy internal bleeding.
No. Either that, or the term internal hemorrhaging, which is very commonly used, is the most redundant statement that there ever was.
Do you think it was coined by the Department of Redundancy Department?
No, that'd be stupid. Michael.
By the way, one of the letters
tell us how you feel. Tell us how you feel, because
I think that's a bad idea.
I personally think that people like transparency. I'm sitting here and they're sitting here, and we can all tell you're angry.
Not
particularly at me. You're lying to us.
Problem.
Nobody likes being lied to, so just tell us how you feel. Then we can get this over with. We can fight the Master. And our feelings. Fight them.
Anyway, you might have noticed back there That Colorado was talking about how Kent C. Koopa was blocking the way, just like I said.
Question of the day.
We have not been back to the dojo for a while. Last time you were here, we fought Chan, the Duplighost. And I think they're named Chan and Lee after Jackie Chan and Jason Lee.
Did you know that in the Cantonese version of Mulan, that Jackie Chan sings "I'll Make a Man Out of You"?
No. What is Cantonese? What country does that come from?
Michael, what the hell? Are you serious?
I've never heard of the
There's no such
Cantonese.
language as Chinese. There's Mandarin and Cantonese. Are the
Okay.
most two prolific versions.
Okay, so it's
The
a language spoken in China, is what you're saying.
Yes, it's
And-
what you might think of as Chinese, although Mandarin is more prolific, I would say.
Okay.
So in Chinese, Jackie Chan sings
That's interesting.
"Make a Man Out of You." There's a music video of him doing all the moves that they do in that video, but it's Jackie Chan. Have you ever actually watched a Jackie Chan video? I mean,
No.
movie? Like a movie, like a Jackie Chan movie?
No, I think we were talking about this on the show last week.
Like how he always...
It has to fend off the bad guys with household objects.
Yes, exactly. Like there's like choreographed scenes of him fighting off several guys with like a ladder. And there's just like all sorts of stuff like that. And he always makes the same faces and looks freaked out while he's doing it, and yet manages to execute like impossible moves. It really is quite hypnotic, I will say that much.
I didn't exactly do super well on this optional boss. He's not too tough. As long as you keep hitting him, you've got like healing items on standby. Yeah, look, I missed that. Still getting used to the controls again. This is like the first battle I did after not playing the game for like 2 months. But been busy with Klonoa and whatnot. Eric and I have filmed like 3 series
What series? Oh,
between.
Mario Galaxy's done.
Mhm.
Did
Toy
I
Story is
Did
done.
I say when we're recording this, or is that the
Spyro is
last
done.
try when Michael got?
That was the
really mad
last
at me?
try. We're recording this the Thursday before we upload this.
Okay, so this is Thursday, but this is being released on Saturday.
As the grandpa would say.
Saturday.
Yeah, in the last... I recorded Chapter 6 and Chapter 7 the other day. And I did something a little different with the color correction. Like, instead of doing it through the Elgato, like, I actually took a picture from Project 64, the emulator, to see what the colors truly look like. And then I used Vegas to color correct. So this is what it would look like on an emulator. The colors, anyway.
Huh. So, did it look this? What? So this is closest to what it looked like on the N64.
Yeah, like the raw image.
So the Wii U version.
The Wii U emulation, for some reason, like from what I've researched, it seems as though it has like bad gamma correction.
All my food is loud. You know, I was looking. There's a episode, shall we say, of a channel. Like I just call everything episode. I don't know what you'd call it. It's a video, gameplay video. And some guy was like chewing during it. And I don't care. And it seems like the overwhelming majority don't care. But you can look in the comments and just see like enough very, very angry people.
Yeah.
Like to the point where like they're like, I can't watch this. Whoever's smacking that, fuck you. It's like, wow. People really hate eating, and we do it all the time on this high quality Let's Play channel.
I mean,
You don't as much, I don't think. Do you? I'm trying to think you don't usually eat.
I usually eat like goldfish.
You do sometimes once it's later in the series, especially if I'm playing.
By the way, I love that
get
fake language, is presumably that's like it's like Tamaro, Yorad.
Yeah, they are like
Born Decan.
They're Latin characters.
Yeah, but they don't mean anything.
Yeah. Airmail to Mario. It's gibberish.
Well, that stuff on the left is real, but the stuff in the picture...
Michael!
Alright, you can read all these letters from...
That joke should have smacked you in the face.
Yeah.
for I suppose you are Dissection Man.
Yeah.
And had you not dissected that joke properly...
Because you see, the thing is that sometimes I do get the jokes, and I do it just to be ironic, and sometimes I genuinely don't get them.
I know, that's
and I can never... Sometimes I can't even tell the difference.
I can't tell either. So it's like... I mean, sometimes I can, because you're smiling and you're making a shitty little grin. Sometimes you do it on purpose, but sometimes, like just then... That was so real. But I don't know if it was at the same time. And that's what makes you truly a Dissection Man. It's not a joke. You are a Dissection Man.
Dissection Man. Ruining jokes since 1994.
Is that like...
It's not based on any song.
It's... You make it sound so real. Like, that would be Dissection Man's jingle. So you do it all the time, and it's always the exact same.
So, Michael, I know that you said you didn't want a costume, but if I were to get you a little costume, what color would it be? I don't need one.
Bullshit, man.
I don't need one. I just wear what I've got on.
So, this is the most fun chapter of the game.
You know, I used to hate it, but honestly, I don't really mind it at all anymore. The only bad thing about it potentially going in is, as you can see, we're giving her these magical seeds to grow these flowers.
The sun from Mario 3 comes back, and it's scary. Have you ever made that connection?
No. It's an interesting... I mean, like, their designs are completely different, but...
They are, but they're both living suns.
It'd be interesting to think of the continuity.
Spoiler warning.
But... Yeah, in order to open the way to Chapter 6, to Flower Fields, as it was revealed in the Peach section of the last session... Okay, enough questions of the day. Let me finish this first.
Was it last time when I said where I ripped that off?
No, you said it in this session.
Okay, good. See, now I can't, record 8 minutes before me and Mike were just yelling at each other. We even ignored the original problem. The original problem that I had.
Right.
Shall we discuss?
What is the original problem?
You know, the audio one.
Oh,
the fact that I think all of our parts are really quiet. And when then
see, the thing is that Eric doesn't know anything about what he's talking about, and I keep telling him that we are doing everything correctly.
Yeah, his audio guy, who I'm just supposed to trust because he's
Would you like me to get you in touch with him so that he can explain it to you? I just don't
understand. I don't understand how I go and watch any episode of Game Mavericks and it's really quiet, except for the intro and outro, which are really loud.
Well, I just found out that you apparently have been turning down everything.
Hey, listen, no. That was just for those past 2 episodes of Mario Galaxy, which there have been a lot of problems with. First of all, I uploaded them late. Second of all, I only realized that they were interlacing. They were.
Oh, disable resample? You forgot to do that.
Yeah, I forgot to disable smart resample or whatever the fuck. Since that's the most obnoxious thing you have to do while editing, you just have to somehow remember every single time to disable that bullshit.
Well, Eric, do you watch the parts after you render them?
And it lost several decibels. Do I watch them?
Yeah, do you
Yeah, but I can't really tell when, there's interlacing.
Well, it's not interlacing, it's just resampling. It just, if there's a frame missing, then it fills that in by blending the two surrounding it together.
It's a little bit blurrier, but it's not that. It's only something that if you were really looking for it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. For me, at least.
Can I say a quick jimbly jam about the game?
Huh?
Can I say a quick jimbly jam about the game here before we continue?
No, you're not allowed to.
Alright. Well, in order to access flower fields, like I said before, you have to go get those magical seeds, and you get them from the bulbs. And you probably noticed that we've been talking to them along the way. Every time...
I thought those guys were from, Twilight Princess. I'm sorry, go on.
There's one in Toad Town, there's one in Mount Rugged, there's one in Forever Forest, and then the last one we got in the last session is on Lava Lava Island, and you get it after you beat the Chapter 5. And once you have all 4 of those, you can open the way to Flower Fields. Now, I think if you don't know that you're supposed to be collecting those things the whole time, and you have to go back and look for them, that backtracking can be potentially really annoying, but if you do know to get them, then you can just grab them along the way, and then you don't even have to go anywhere. You can just go straight to the chapter. So, that's what I would recommend. That's really the difference between... Oh, Eric, it's your favorite NPC.
Yeah.
He definitely knows. Unfortunately, he's a liar. You can figure out his riddles, can't you, Mario? Gotta give him the best voice ever. Hey, Dad, where you going? Oh, Petunia.
Is this necessary?
Yeah, Petunia, straight west from here. Yep,
We haven't, you literally haven't any other dialogue thus far. And you gotta give this guy...
Hey, superstar, let me fill you in on something. You can get yourself one fine gift if you hit the 3 trees in this order. Yep. It's true, I swear. Oops, I've told you too much. No more secrets out of me. Hey, you, everybody's hero.
What? Hold on just a second. What? Explain yourself. With the goddamn baby shows. What the hell was that?
That's everyone's
hero. I do not remember everyone's hero.
So, I've just found the most obscure early 2000s animated children's, 3D animated children's show.
No, there's been several ones that I've been absolutely...
Like Roach Approach?
Lost for. What?
Like Roach Approach?
Yes, like that. I had no clue what the fuck that was.
There were commercials on for it all the time.
Dude, I like how you're mentioning that. Like that's happened. That's not going to happen for like 5 weeks. Everybody go watch Mario Galaxy. No, honestly, it's a little.
Oh, by the way, these enemies are from Yoshi's Island.
Yep. I always love these guys. I think they're just like they so don't belong for some reason. That's enemies, but I don't know. They're cool.
Yeah, they try to make you fall asleep. So what you got to do is they're a little bit more annoying in this first game, I find, because like in the second and third game, like they do like the do song, and it's much shorter, so it's easier to time it. With them, like you can listen to their song.
I wish there was... you know what I am a little bit upset about? Because I don't think... We sort of decided I would probably not going to do Dark Souls.
Yeah.
It's just not really time for it. It's a long game.
Well, Eric, I thought you could beat it in like an hour and a half.
I could beat it in less than 4 hours on my game. But I wanted you to play it.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'd like it, but that's not a reason to not play it. That being said, I think it's more of a time thing and like figuring it out. And
yeah,
I think it's an idea that sounds good, and then you.
Oh, by the way, my controller ran out of batteries in this part, so I'm like flicking the stick all over the place, and it's technically on, but it wasn't registering.
Weird.
There we go. So I missed out on all those delicious coins just now.
Yeah, all like 8 of them.
So yeah, so if you try to follow that, if you try to follow that lying flower's advice, then like the bees will come out of the trees and attack. The bees. Now these things hit like a truck, so they're glass cannons.
They're not the best. They're not as good as A's, but your mom and dad aren't going to get like mad at you. You know what I mean? Unless they're really bad tiger moms,
I suppose. And also, there are no Jerry Seinfeld or Matthew Broderick A's floating about, so bees are better.
Jerry Seinfeld A's?
Yeah, they're like bees.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get the Jerry Seinfeld bee. Everybody should go watch the Bee movie. We watched a few seconds of that the other day, and I was like, "What the? This is so fucking weird."
Oh, hey, Bee! Can I get you some pound cake?
We watched that all the damn time as children, but watching it again, it's like I can't even describe it. I can only describe it with a face, and that would be this face.
The worst part is that the microphone can't record that.
Obviously, so like I don't know how else to describe it.
Just what is this film? It's even weirder.
So like strange and uncomfortable. The dynamic between him and the lady.
Well, it wasn't that scene. I mean, like for the rest of the movie, they're pretty chummy. Then it doesn't really feel that awkward. It's just they're just meeting. She just found out that bees can talk.
Question of the day, number 4.
So what you're really supposed to do?
You know anybody?
The flower tells you to go left, right, middle. You're supposed to go middle, right, left. That's the riddle to solve there. You do that, you get a happy flower, which I think it like replenishes. Now listen, what did we say earlier about doing everything vested in you to not interrupt me when I'm talking?
Did I say that? I'm not sure that I promised that.
I'm like fucking Julie Andrews' fairy godmother from the Tooth Fairy. I hate being interrupted. That was like a running gag. Is that Dwayne Johnson? Can you please
explain this to me? What was the source of this joke? Julie Andrews' fairy godmother?
Yeah, she's the character she plays in Tooth Fairy?
No.
She's Stephen Merchant's boss.
Oh, her.
Yeah. That's Mary Poppins playing her.
That's Mary Poppins?
Yeah, Julie Andrews.
Holy shit.
Julie Andrews is in a lot of stuff. She's really cool.
That's sort of like I watched Mary Poppins, but I couldn't even tell you who. At one point I knew the name of the guy from Mary Poppins, you know, the
Dick Van Dyke. He's still alive.
Was that Dick Van Dyke?
Yeah, he's like 90
I thought it was somebody
now.
else entirely. Maybe I'm thinking of the guy from It's a Wonderful Life, which we were just talking about earlier today. What's that guy's name?
I don't know.
It's a Wonderful Life. I sound like this.
Looking it up, friend.
Don't worry, I'll comment. I'll be the esports commentator for this.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.